This video is called The Offers Email Address. Get rid of unnecessary messages. So again, for me personally, I get a lot of unnecessary messages. Sometimes the emails that I receive via my email provider are actually the emails that I don't want to get. I think they should be in my spam folder. So often I use a lot of time in order to get these messages from my normal folder to the spam folder. But then a couple of weeks ago, I came up with an idea that is actually very simple and that helped me to actually get rid of all of these unnecessary spam messages. So basically what I did was this. I came up with the idea that I don't want to have certain folders. I just simply want to get messages to a certain email address where I can, not look at them, and I want to get messages to a certain email address where I want to look at them. Because the problem with spam messages is that often the spam messages are so good that the spam kind of detector is not even detecting them via my email provider. So I still receive these spam messages and I have to filter them again manually in order to get them out of the way. But because I actually exchange my email address so often with other people, I get these emails all the time, these spam emails. And I think I want to have a way how I can really get rid of them in my life because I don't want to get any more unnecessary messages. So here's how I did it with my company. So the example is leon@teaching-hero.com, which is my official email address. So this one is basically for all the messages that I really want to have. For example, these could be people that we are collaborating with, this could be my family. These messages could also be, for example, to be invited to new other speaking events or for my book or something like that. So these messages that I receive over leon@teaching-hero.com are very important messages. These are the messages that I want to receive. But then there's the different folder, the different email address. And that one is sales@teaching-hero.com. So I only give away the email address leon@teaching-hero.com in order to get messages that are important to me or could be important to me. But then I give, for example, the email address sales@teaching-hero.com away to people that I don't really care about. For example, when I meet people on an event and I know they just want to pick my brain, I'm giving them the email address sales@teaching-hero.com. So all the sales messages, they will all go to this email address. These emails could also be, for example, people who want to pick my brain, or this could also be people who want to sell me their product, or who want to have a partnership but are not interested in the partnership in the first place. So all of these people, all of these messages, all of these spam messages will actually be sent to sales@teaching-hero.com. That is the natural email address for them to go. So they're not even aware that there is a different email address, which is leon@teaching-hero.com. I only give this email address away to people that I really care about, that, for example, I want to collaborate with, or people that could mean to me something in the future. So make sure that, for instance, you only state the personal email address in the imprint of the website. So sales@teaching-hero.com would be everywhere on the platform. So whenever you click, for example, on a button and that button leads you to some kind of email address that goes to the company, then you would only see sales@teaching-hero.com. But when people actually take the time to go to the imprint and want to talk to me personally, and they look to talk to me personally, then they can find the email address leon@teaching-hero.com. But there is no other way than to go to the imprint and look under my name for the email address. So most offers aren't perhaps even interesting for you. That is what you need to understand. So my advice for you is, when you even check at some point the sales@teaching-hero.com email address, that you look through these offers very, very quickly. Because what you want to do is you want to save time. You want to save as much time as possible every single day in order to do the things that are important to you. That could be to build your business, that could be to be in your job, that could be to practice your hobby, that could be to work out, to live healthy. I don't care what it is. The most important thing is just simply that don't spend a lot of time on answering these messages. So for example, if there is a message in sales@teaching-hero.com that is perhaps important to you, then just send a very short message back. No one really cares about long messages. These people want to sell you something. You don't want to sell them something. So make sure that you just simply write very short messages, that you use your time effectively, and that you really differentiate between two different kind of email addresses. The first one that is important for you, for example, leon@teaching-hero.com, and the other one that you give away to people that are perhaps not important to you, and this one in my case now would be sales@teaching-hero.com.